When we talk about come see my world, let me just briefly take this opportunity to address child marriages. It is very easy when we read headlines and when we read the news. Our first response is, let's ban child marriage. I also want to ban child marriage. Okay, we all want to ban child marriages, but we need to go into their world and understand what is causing the number of child marriages to increase. Now, when we talk about child marriages, I know your mind will immediately take you to the case of the 40-year-old man with the 11-year-old girl. Okay, there are cases like that, but majority of the cases involve teenagers who find themselves pregnant. So when the next time you read about child marriages, I want you to imagine pregnant teenagers. How do we find a resolution that is acceptable to them? Child marriages are caused by many factors, but the top 3 factors, one is poverty. Poverty and the lack of options for them. The second cause is compulsory education in Malaysia, stops at 12 years old. So your compulsory education, by way of legislation, say that girls or children aged 6 preschool to 12 must be in school. When we talk about how girls must be in school, if you do not have legislation forcing them to be in school, it's only a good advice to children, right? So if you want to ensure that this is reversed, you have to fix the legislation, you have to look into compulsory education. So we have highlighted this to the Ministry of Education to look at the statistic and count and see how we can push this number up to 17. Once this is pushed to 17, we can then tell everybody in every village and parents, if you don't send your kids to school, you can be charged. But without this now, you cannot blame the parent of the 11-year-old girl